What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are here tonight. I'm here tonight to talk about the Shy, the latest up. Let me move this out the way. See my new setup, y'all. What's up? We are here to talk about the Shy. We're talking about that tonight, and this episode was called City of Gold. This is my first thoughts. I'm just gonna let y'all know what I thought about the episode, and we're gonna get into it. Let me just give a couple minutes for people just to come in the room, and then we're gonna talk about it, y'all. We just came off of the Five Heartbeats. If you have not seen that, please catch the replay. Um, if you are here for the first time, please subscribe to the channels. I have a backup channel also, and I also have all of my socials in the description. Please sign up. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Ew. What's up, Demarcus, Sally, Kelly, Tamika, Antonio, J. King, uh, Demarcus Vaughn, and Juan Raymond. What's up, everybody? And Rashandria. Okay, we got more people coming through, but we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna get into it. And this episode, the way it started out, now Tiff is really doing good with her business, her entrepreneuring and things of that nature. She's doing good with it so far. She's 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 got her own business. Her and I forgot. Yeah, her and Bianca hook up, and now they're in business together. So at Bianca's cigar spot, they are selling that exotic weed, and they done. She's getting everything, but she has to get these permits, and she needs Duda's help with that. And she she was disgusted when she saw Duda in there. And yeah, she just dropped everything off and walked out of there because she really don't mess with him. Because what do you expect? This is the guy that pow-powed her man. So, she doesn't like anything about him, of course. So she gonna just, do a about face and walk up out of there. And she didn't address the matter as of yet, but she did like, this is it. I can't deal with this person. He's here, so I'm just gonna leave. So she left. No, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. So once she leaves, I I I I I know she's mad, and I'm trying not to put my track shoes on before I'm trying to get there. But this had me. It was a couple of scenes that had me kind of like, wow, that's how you gonna handle things. So yeah. So I was kind of like, with that whole scene, with the way she left, I could understand. But once she saw Bianca kissing Duda and all of that, and they look like an item, she wasn't feeling that at all. Yeah. She is going to teach her the business game. She is going to be taken under this woman's wing, but she has to get schooled on the do's and don'ts. Hey Sally, I try to like Tiff, but then she always do something to take me off. She did yeah, and this was one of the scenes, or not, I will get to it, but the scene that she pissed me off in, like, you didn't even have to say anything. You didn't have to run back and carry the news. That was so unnecessary. What's up, Antonio? Anyway, moving on. So Bakari is continuing with this book. He has a visitor. Brittany comes to see him, and she really doesn't. Now I can understand why he was keeping his distance, because he knows she got that money. He knows she got that money and Gemma got her apartment thanks to her, and she knows that she's not really there for ulterior motives. But Bakari tells Brittany about this book, and she's like, well, what are you writing it for? Who's gonna read it? If you got away with something, why are you gonna write it down? What, we don't need a paper trail. Are you gonna be talking about things that happened when we were younger? And we get to the part that's really bothering him. Why did you? He's feeling away because he was left in the foster care, and once she aged out, I guess she must have disappeared. So he feels like he was left alone and stuff like that. Yeah. So he still doesn't trust her, but he trusted her enough to tell her about this journal because he was saying, "Look, I'm not gonna let nobody see it." So she goes, "Oh, so that means that it's a journal." So yeah, she she she's telling him it's a bad idea, but it's like, I don't know. He still doesn't want to trust her. I'm glad that he's still kind of like standoffish, and then we'll see later. So he does go to see the professor, and they discuss. Professor Gardner discuss how he brings this to him. He needs a computer, y'all. He's writing everything in his notes on his phone, and he's not using punctuations and stuff like that. And it's just like not he doesn't know how to write. And what would you expect? He hasn't been in school. He wasn't going to school for quite some time. He was basically in the streets. But I'm glad that Professor Gardner is going to help him. He didn't send the stuff over yet. I'm worried about what will happen. What do y'all think's going to happen if he sends that over the first thing that he wrote that first night, where it was having names talking about what he did to who? And not for nothing, even though Ronnie was like turning his life around at the end, I don't want him to get jammed up with this. I really don't. I like him now, but I think he might end up. Y'all think he might end up going to jail? Y'all put a hand up if y'all think that's a possibility that Bakari may end up getting locked up for taking out Ronnie. Let me know what y'all think. Let me see. I wonder if the characters based on real life experience, since they're real brother and sister. No, they got parents. I mean, this part, I watched a clip of it, and she was already doing her rap thing, and people were talking about her because they saw her and they saw how much her and Bakari looked alike, and that's how she ended up getting in this show, because they figured they could incorporate all of this in. And I think it was a good idea. It's cool. I like it. I want to see where it goes with their relationship. I hope they can repair it. He probably doesn't know grammar that well. Yeah. And J. King says this shows need to be called The Duda, not The Shy. The Shy, every storyline relates directly to him. I know, somehow, somewhere, right? So look at Emmett's scared face. Like, dude is like, shh, Duda want me to take out Alicia. And she like, what? You can't take out my man's mother. No. And he like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take out anybody. So he wants Tiff to set up this meet with Alicia so he could try to talk to her and get her on his side, because what Tiff said made a lot of sense. Alicia will be a better ally than an enemy. So I like the fact that he's going to go there and he's going to tell her that Duda plans on taking her out, and Duda wanted him to actually take her out, but he doesn't want to do that. And technically, kind of like, they kind of sort of like family, because all of this mingling and stuff, this brings them closer. I thought they were real brother. They are real brother and sister. Yep, they sure are. Drunk Duda went off like drunk ghost. We gonna get to that. I'm gonna put a pin in this, and we gonna come back to that, brother. Anywho, moving on. Yeah, I like how she got her setup is lovely. Cause she got her weed in these jars now. And she's got like a good production of this. I like how she got her things going on, yo. So now we got Trig is being put in a predicament now. Do y'all remember when they had the whole little defund the police thing and they had the whole little police, they little community policing? He's gonna shut that down. He's gonna shut that down. Yeah, she's his older sister. They're not twins. She's gonna shut that down, and the people's not feeling it because he was gaining the people by how his movement was, and his campaign person is telling him, no, you got to give up something, and this is what you're gonna have to give up. And the people that got him in there do not like this at all. They're calling him a traitor, and they not feeling him. They not feeling him at all with this. They're calling him a traitor. They think that this is like really messed up what he's doing, and he's going back on his word. Even though he broke it to them gently, they still not feeling it. They had a real problem with it. So moving on. Now, Papa. So business is slow because of the pow pow that happened at the chicken spot at Emmett's spot at Smokey's. So while things is slow, you got Kenya and Papa playing cards together. I didn't know she was still working at the job. I had no idea she was still there. So she really doesn't want to associate with her father. But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that in a minute. She really don't want to associate with dude. This conversation, she should have kept everything that Bianca was saying to Tiff, she should have kept in that room. She should have kept it between them. She told, if you telling her, I don't mess with Judah, and she's telling you, this don't have nothing to do with you. This, she shouldn't have said nothing. I thought this was like really messed up that she said something to Judah. And once again, I put on my track shoes. She said everything between her and Judah is transactional. So once she said that, I don't understand why she had to go and run back and carry that news to Judah like that was gonna do something. Do you know they was trying to line him up, Tiff, your future mother-in-law, and this woman? They was getting ready to line him up. She was gonna rock this dude to sleep, and now he's not gonna have the element of surprise. He's on his guard now. I don't know why she said something, yo. I was pissed off with this. Anywho, moving on. Now, this one, he got a big mouth too. He like, oh, she got a record on the radio, Brittany. And she ain't even handling the thing with Bakari. She's supposed to be talking to Bakari. She putting music on the radio. He seemed like he was hating on her though. What y'all thought? And yup, by this time, Duda is getting drunk. He's getting drunk and he's on his P's and Q's because he know it's about to be some get back. He know it's about to be some get back. Look, so Shad is bringing them in. Look, he's being real professional too. He like, look, I gotta be professional. This is my job. You sit over here and you come with me. Hey, Nita. Yeah, so he's like, and you come with me. He comes upstairs. Yo, she had the hammer on the bed, y'all. I love Alicia. She's like really that chick. I'm telling y'all, Alicia gonna be the queen pin. I said this last week. I'm standing 10 toes on it. That's my prediction. Alicia gonna be the queen pin. She gonna be the queen pin, y'all. What y'all thoughts? I like the way he came to her. He was very, professional with it. Hey, Inga. He was very professional with it. He told her how he felt. And I like this business arrangement better than Duda, because Duda uses force. He's a bully. It seems like this is gonna be a little bit more civilized, if you know what I'm saying. She's not out there like that, and she gonna send him away with a detail to watch and to make sure his family is safe. And that's what I like about her. She's making sure that everything's gonna be all right. So he's gonna have a security detail and everything. Do y'all think who y'all think this security detail is gonna be? Do y'all think it's gonna be Shad? Or do you think he's gonna be solely her direct security? Or so do y'all think she's gonna have who y'all think they gonna have watching over Emmett's family? Yeah, she not a night owl no more, neither. She done fell off. But we up. We in the building. I just like the way she talked to him with this. I love the way she rocked out with this. Yeah, that's right. Hit the like, y'all. Hit the share. Put me up in that algorithm, y'all, and holler at your girl. Moving on. Yo, what y'all think about this with Keisha, and now this baby is sick? We're gonna cover this in a whole. The baby is sick. It might be something genetically they inherited. Oh, excuse me. Genetically inherited. So they kind of gotta go back and find out about this, this weirdo that had Keisha when he kidnapped her. They're gonna have to find out what type of stuff is he going to have some mental issues, or is this going to be some type of sickness he inherits? What did y'all think about that? She's worried, Emmett's worried, and then this fool gonna show up at the hospital. So they must have been following dude, and this is the only place they could get him. So they're gonna show up here and they pressing Emmett to take out Alicia, but he already got it on lock. I don't think he should worry. I think it's coming soon. What y'all think? Yeah, not the baby. Which I'm just feeling like I feel bad now, because remember her mother didn't want her to have it, and now that she has Ronnie, now they're testing him. Yeah, I love this scene. This is the queen's toasting, and we're seeing a transfer of the guards, y'all. And not for nothing, they gonna use the men to be their muscle, but they gonna run the business. That's how I see it. You think Nook's the pappy? Nita, I'm writing this down. You think Nook's the pappy? Ah, the pappy. Nook is the pappy? Oh. So you don't think it's I don't think so. She was gone for a while. What if it is Nook's baby? Oh Lord, that's gonna be messed up. But what can Emmett say? That means if he's the pappy, he gonna leave them alone, but he's still gonna be trying to get a cut out of the weed business, which I don't like that. Oh no, Nita, I'm starting to think that too. Why bring this in the storyline? I know. Do y'all think that he's the baby father? Put a hammer up if y'all think it's a possibility that that Nook might really be the baby father and not the kidnapper. That's heavy, y'all. That's gonna be deep. That's gonna be deep. And Emmett will lose his mind if he loses girl. I'm just saying. Cause now he finally seemed like he found himself and stuff like that. It's possible though. The storyline been all over the place. That makes sense anyway. Yeah. Hey, Vaughn. But she was taken right before meeting him. She was getting it in, not the kidnapper. So it's a pop. I mean, he did. No, they did sleep together. That's why I remember she was talking. I think they was, but she was away for a while. It was like more. Remember, it was like first it was summertime because remember they was riding their bikes looking for him, and then when they found her, it was in the wintertime. So she was gone for a while. All I know, seasons changed. So it went from like the summertime where they was riding their bikes looking for her to the wintertime because they had on summer clothes and all of that. And then it went to the wintertime. So you think it was like 2 months, Nita? All right, okay. So you know what? You might be right, Nita. And usually when you make predictions, you usually be on point with it. So I could see that happening. I wrote it down. We'll just, we'll see, wait and see what happens. I just like that way they toast. I love this. Moving on. What y'all think about this boy going into this church and talking to this pastor? And he want him to preach to the youth now. And he didn't like the fact that he called him son. Or my child or something, he said. Yeah, I ain't your child. I don't think Papa gonna last with this, y'all. I think it's already messing with his morals. All he need is to have a dream and have his father come there and talk to him. If his father come and they cut straight to Nook when they went to the hospital talking about the paternity of that kid. Oh, Papa is lost and looking for guidance. Reverend Zeke and Rich know that he is taking full advantage of him. Yeah, he do know that. Jake know he taking full advantage of him too. Because Jake was looking at him when he was preaching. But Jake is there for two motives. He's there to see the pastor's wife. The first lady. Papa mother is pissed at him. Yeah, I would be too. This is what my husband expired from, and here you go trying to go to this church. No, that's crazy to me. Anywho, moving on. What did y'all think about the churches? The church and they got they got a gym. It's a whole community in there, and I think that's what Papa aspires to be. He aspires to have a church of this magnitude. But he don't want to get it that way. He likes it. You see how he was smiling walking through that building and seeing all the amenities that it had? So yeah. Yeah, Jake is here for the thought. You right. The Tatiana. But damn Tatiana. She's still coming at him hard. And Jake is playing it cool. What did y'all think about Brittany telling Judah about that journal, about him writing a book? I'm like, you ain't have to tell that. You could have said something else. You ain't have to tell that. And she was like, I don't know who he giving it to, but I told him not to do it. I told him it was a bad idea. I know she just said that just to get him off her back, but I think now once Bakari finds out that she told about this, I don't think he gonna mess with her anymore. I think it's gonna be a confrontation over that just because of what she did. Oh, Slim Base, I'm reviewing you. Okay. Her scary. Yeah, she cracked under pressure. And I ain't think she was. She seemed like she was like, the way she carried herself, it seemed like she was gonna hold it 10 toes. But once he snatched them headphones off, I guess she knew that he meant business. So she gonna give him what little she can just to keep him where he don't be doing so much. I think Jake might fall in love with the first lady and get played. Shoo. He already making shirts and stuff for her. Yeah, she is trash. She is trash. Where's the comment that I highlighted? Okay. He look crazy. He look like he's under pressure now, Duda. Is it me or do he look like he under pressure right now? Cause he know that they coming for him. He know that they coming for him, so he's under pressure. And yeah, the drunk Duda is coming out. And look, when he drunk like this, he might really mess up royally. I hope he mess up royally where we could take some of the heat off of Trig, Victor, and it gets better. Yeah, he do look scared. I like the fact that they all confronted Nook too with this. And she was like, I don't like this deal. And he like, well, this deal gonna have to stay. If he don't get his act together, do y'all see him becoming her muscle if Duda expires, y'all? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, y'all. Because I think she could get him under her wing too. Because he don't want to be in charge, but he do want to, he want to have his own slice. And I think if he rocks with Alicia, he might be able to do that. Yes, the women are taking over. She is going to be the queen pin. I did say that in the beginning of this. That is going to be a factor in this, y'all. Moving on. Which I like the way Tiff that's the way she packaged her stuff. The way she got it is real cool. They using an artist. It's wrapped in gold paper. It's real classy, and it's 5 bands. So she get that whole cigar thing was 5G. So Tiff is really making money with these women. So she need to really get herself together. Do y'all think that Nina is gonna let Bakari move into that house? I mean, I could see her letting him. He was staying there before for a minute, but they didn't know that. I could see her moving there. I could see him moving there. Look, Kevin's not here anymore. He could go right in Kevin's room. Keisha's not there anymore. She's in that room. So yeah, she could go in Kevin's room. You saying no? I'm just hoping he need to get that doggone bag out of that closet, girl. He need to get that bag out of that closet, and because I don't want her to get mixed up with this. And I know if that happened, her brother gonna come for Bakari. I'm just saying. Moving on. Yo, do you see the card in the tie? She done gave him a tie for his for his funeral, y'all. She done gave Duda a tie. You know Alicia sent this, and it's probably an expensive tie too. Anywho. Another irrelevant character. They show her every episode. Yeah, they haven't showed Maisha. Why? Yeah, they show Bianca. They show this Zay more than Dusty Zay. They hardly showing Maisha now. Watch, the next thing we're gonna see is her going to California to see Kev. It's gonna be something like that. So what y'all thought about Trig getting arrested? But let me go back because I'm glad she said something to Tiff about this. Because she's got to learn how to conduct business. If you knew you didn't mess with Duda, why would you go back and tell him that? Why would you give that man ammunition? What did y'all think about the whole scene with her and Duda? They had their little love session. And Dude done left. Dude done bought the freaking. He put the money on the mat on the nightstand and told her, like, this is okay. So since this is transactional, here's your money. So once he did that, she knew where it came from and everything. Why was she? I don't understand why Tiff went back and told her that. And she was like, when he put that money on the nightstand, she knew exactly where it came from, yo. I don't know. I want him to move in. I want him to go to college. I want him to turn around. But the question is, do y'all think he gonna make it out, Bakari? A little girl mentality, but she got put in her place. She got the F checked out of her. Yeah, she needed it though, because she always run her mouth like that too. That's when she be getting on my nerve with certain stuff. Alicia turning up the heat on Duda. That tie was a boss move, definitely. Yeah, Maisha has been going for a minute. We see Gemma and we see the secondary characters that came in more than Maisha now. Yes, yes. So do y'all think she just wasn't on here this episode? The last time we seen her was she was mad at Gemma because she saw that her and Brittany was going out together. So yeah. Hey Boomily, what up? What up? Yeah, his sister was foul. Yeah. So what y'all think that's gonna come with everybody's turning against Trig? The neighborhood, they want to basically get him out of office. They don't want him to be an alderman anymore. And the police have come to arrest him for, taking out Q. So I hope he doesn't stay in there. I hope it's all circumstantial evidence. Or do y'all think he would roll on Duda? I don't think I think he gonna stand 10 toes in it. But I think they're gonna try to like push the narrative over to Duda. Do y'all see Duda getting taken out, or do y'all see him more so going to prison? I don't know. Do y'all see him getting taken out, or do y'all see him like going to prison? Will Duda take him out in there? Oh, you know what? He could get to him too. But Trig is a fighter though, so we might see him throw hands and stuff. Anywho, yeah, Trig. You think he gonna sing? Yeah, he's gone. He's done. Look, he already got the tie to match the suit. All right. The question is, who gonna be dressing him? Look, he got a white tie for the suit. Okay, let me ask y'all this. I got a theory, just came up. Do y'all think Zay is gonna go back and talk to Alicia again? Because I could see Zay taking out Duda. It can't. Trick is in jail now. He's too close to it now. He can't get taken out. So it's not gonna be Victor. I could see it being between Shad, and I hope not because he's too close to Victor. I could see it between Shad and Zay, more so Zay. How, Sway? But they got Trig DNA, but not Duda DNA. How? Because Duda had the gloves on when he went to the trunk and pulled everything down. Remember, when he came to the house, he had his gloves on too when he took him out. When he took out Q, he came in there with the gloves on and took him out right away. So it might not come back on him. Bakari gonna take Duda out. Okay. I got you written down, J King. So you putting your chips in with Bakari. Sure, I could see Zay is a possibility. Do y'all think Zay is like Dre power? Yeah. I think somebody said that last season too, Sally. Yeah, he tweaking. He real nervous. He drinking a lot. He gonna get knocked off his square because he ain't gonna be on point like how he usually is because he's like they getting in his head already. And that's the fly part about it. It's people using tactics that he would use to get him shook. So he know this is coming from somebody that know what they doing. Ginger Snaps is going to take Duda out. Let me find out you getting on the plane, Ginger Snaps, and going to the Shy to take Dude out. Anywho, he's a straight KI double hockey stickser. And he's scared of Duda, especially after he jacked him up and mentioned that book. I think he gonna confront his sister though. Cause now that he knows that came from his sister, because that's the only person that knew about the journal. Lene don't even know about that journal like that. But I think she do because he was on a typewriter. And now it's on paper too. This is not good at all, yo. Anywho, moving on. That is a good comparison. All right, so I just wanted to give my first thoughts with Trick getting arrested. This is not gonna end well, y'all. Do y'all think he gonna get out? Because remember, that's what Bianca was working on, getting him out of prison. She was working her contacts to get him out because he said, I did something for you. I gave you your permit for the weed, which was Tiff stuff. If it wasn't for Duda, she wouldn't even got that permit to make the 5Gs. That's why she got to learn to keep her doggone mouth closed. But, it is what it is. So, that's pretty much thoughts. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification and like the video, y'all. Like it and share. I'll be back Monday with the ladies. We'll be doing talking about foreshadowing moments with the Shy. So keep y'all notifications on. Oh yeah, Leon will get him out. Yeah. Alonzo will get him out. All right. So I want to thank y'all. I will be back tomorrow. I'm coming on. I'm doing 2 episodes. It's an interview with a vampire. If you haven't checked it out, it is on AMC. So check it out. It's also on, if you have if you have like Roku or a Samsung TV or smart TV, they have the AMC app there. Interview with a Vampire is playing straight through from the first season all the way to, I believe, the 2nd episode. So you might be able to catch it for free. I'll be back tomorrow. Keep y'all notifications on. Hit that like and subscribe. Holla at your girl. Thanks for coming out. Y'all see my sign? What y'all think of the sign, y'all? What y'all think of the sign? What y'all think of the new get up? No more green screen. Sometimes I will be still using it though. But like I said, I'm still like in the making. I'm still kind of get my little stuff up, but it's coming, y'all. Thanks for coming out. I'm glad y'all here. Thank you, Puma Lee, J King. I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you're not, please subscribe. Tasha, please subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, thank you, Sally. Thank you, Inga, for coming through. She's doing tomorrow. She's doing Juice. She's got a whole thing planned out for Tupac because it's his birthday. Y'all keep y'all notifications on. Her links is in the description too. Holla at your girl, y'all. Thanks for coming out. God bless. And have a good night, y'all.